Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. Huge announcement. Gerardo said that if the iTunes gets 100 reviews, he'll stay on. Or am I kidding? Really, dude? No. I said that for Gerardo. So maybe you should leave a review. Maybe you should like. Can you like? No, you don't really like. What is good for iTunes? We're not numbers guys.
No, iTunes is reviews, but it doesn't matter.
Leave reviews, please, or Gerardo will leave. That's the real. That's the real reason he's leaving. There's not enough reviews on iTunes, so 100 and he stays. But yeah, anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about.
But also too, this Thursday we will do a send off, a farewell,
Right,
a live stream at 8 p.m. on Thursday.
8 p.m. Thursday. Live stream. That's going to be Timos.
Yes, the 15th of June.
And it'll be the first time we've ever done a live at all. Because a lot of people, they get confused with the premiere.
Yeah.
We'll go on the premiere and they'll be like, is this live? Are they live? No, dummy.
Yeah.
No, we're not. But we will be on Thursday.
Without naming the waters, I'm probably not going to be part of the show anymore. Mm-hmm. So I just want you guys to know that you can support Brendan. Brendan's invested into the show a lot in the last week. Mm-hmm. So if you want to join the Patreon, he's going to be able to make more content on the Patreon. I'm going to walk you through how to produce things and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So join the Patreon if you really want to invest or help out Brendan, because he's investing a lot into the show itself.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Yes, I did. I am home. I am really homeless now. No, I have a home. That's where we're going to be recording with new equipment and shit. And Gerardo is helping out. So I do appreciate that. He's a great guy. I have never met him.
No. Not once did we ever. This is on Zoom,
right now. I don't like the Zoom setup. I mean, I have friends that have the Zoom setup. I just, even like the first Sean McCorkle interview, well, both Sean McCorkle interviews were great because he's like very, entertaining to watch. But it's difficult to actually communicate with people over Zoom because you don't know when they're going to stop talking.
Yeah.
It's like with Bappa. You know how he interrupts everybody? He does that in person. Wild.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to interrupt people over Zoom.
But you remember like when you were locked up, it's like, oh, we could use like an online platform to do podcasting. Too many people got stuck in that thought. You know what I mean?
I guess it makes it easier because then you don't have to like work out the schedule of going over to a studio or someone's spot or something like that. But, easier isn't always better, as we've grown to know.
If we get 1,000 reviews on iTunes and 500 reviews on Spotify, we'll do a Zoom podcast, me and you.
He's like, you have to be in a different room. We can never be together. So you're a numbers guy. So 1,000 reviews and what?
No, you know what? The one thing that was enticing to me, but we're not grifters. Remember, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. What was my idea? It
was a joke, but you said if we got 250 patrons, I was like,
oh yeah. I was saying like, what if we were like, if we get 250 patrons and you were like, he'll stay for that. But I told you I was kidding. Because that would be the biggest grift ever. Because you would leave and then we'd have 250 people leaving negative comments on the Patreon.
Yeah, being like, where's Gerardo? He's my daddy. Stuff like that,
Yeah, right now the Patreon is only fans. There's really no criticism of any kind really to speak of in any facet.
Very nice people on the Patreon.
Nice folks. Great guys. Never met them.
Well, I wanted to show you something that you didn't even hear about recently.
And gals, Natalie.
And gals, A lot of women on the Patreon, by the way. Join it. You'll see.
On the live chat, there was someone named Alice and another person that I don't remember their name offhand. She was like, am I the only woman here? And one other person was like, oh, I'm here too. And then they sort of started talking amongst themselves while other people were just, saying what they normally say.
George Clooney's watching, stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
But anyways, I wanted to show you something that you haven't heard about yet.
Let's check it out, B.
What did I tell you about?
The motorcycle accident thing.
Oh no! That was you're not supposed to repeat that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, the Las Vegas aliens.
Oh, the Las Vegas. Oh, right.
Yes,
that's even crazier. That's funny that I thought of a motorcycle accident before literal alien landings.
Yeah. So should we just hop into it?
Let's do it.
Let's see what happens.
Turn it on. Pin clip it.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of.
Of course, Vegas.
Yeah.
Bet on yourself. Bet on aliens.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. The picture next to him is so funny.
Yeah. And if the picture wasn't next to him saying odd creatures is like, wait a minute. Is this like racist or? Yeah.
I mean, this is totally ridiculous, just this part.
Yeah.
How does he have a serious face? A potential alien landing. And then is that a real picture they took there?
I mean,
It's
look
like
at
AI.
Denise, dude. Denise is not fucking around. She is upset about whatever's about to happen right now, dude.
She's mad she's not there.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
The Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been kind of tricky, in part because the primary witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they say they encountered.
Wait, I got lost there. I've already seen this like twice.
Yeah.
But the witnesses they couldn't get a hold of the witnesses?
They couldn't find the people that had reported it to follow up with. This is like the setup of the leprechaun thing. You know how the beginning of the leprechaun video starts very serious, doesn't it? And then it's like, we report, or not serious, but like, we've heard reports of leprechauns and and then they go right into it, and it's a very colorful commentary of the people that are interviewed.
Yeah.
I have a feeling there's something like that is about to happen in this video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I already told you, and you started laughing.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't even remember.
Yes.
I don't even remember.
But whenever I say, okay, I'll give you
Whatever, dude.
Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed
Local news
as
is
the rest of
desperate. They're desperate for anything. They're like, okay, we did leprechauns, we've done other whistle tips. Now it's on aliens are real too,
Yeah.
and then we know the formula.
Yeah.
us, George.
As you know, this is not our first UFO rodeo. We first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The incident has a lot in common with other bizarre cases from around the world: an alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this.
Skits and bits.
Yeah, this guy's doing skits and bits.
Do you know who George Knapp is or no?
No.
He's like a renowned fucking ufologist or whatever from Nevada. He's like
Oh, really?
somewhat
Okay.
in the Bob Lazar story, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, so he's not a legitimate journalist. He's a UFO guy.
He's a fucking.
They introduce him as if he worked for the studio.
Yeah.
Or station.
I mean, he looks like he does too.
Yeah, he looks like a little bit out of place, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
The suit's not right. Looks like he has very small legs.
Yeah. I don't know. He's like definitely not full blown conspiracy theorist. He's more of like, I know the facts. I only speak on the fact kind of guy.
Right,
you know?
right.
So let's see what facts.
Seriously, and so do we.
He looks like he's high.
So look at that.
Before midnight,
This is a
on
police
April
body
30th,
cam.
Skywatchers across several western states saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens. A police officer working in the northwest.
What? What's so funny?
I'm just laughing. The guy's voice sounds like a pothead's voice. He has that old pothead thing.
Yeah.
Like the little
Like Willie
adding
Nelson?
the adding to the back of, not that there's anything wrong with that. And your views aren't bad because you're high, but it's just like, if you're into UFOs and you sound like you're high, you're probably exactly who I think you are.
Yeah.
Right?
George Knapp. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And then also it's like, well, that was great, George. Let's do that again without saying man so many times. Yeah. Yeah. It was a police body cam, man.
Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. One family living in a ranch-style home had a much closer view of the object. Two brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they caught a glimpse of
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, this is where it gets good.
sparkly object as it came crashing down, then were hit by what they describe as a shock wave. One of the witnesses, a young man named Angel, has stated,
I mean, because I knew it was coming. You set it up, so I have to laugh. I know where this is going.
If his name would have been Andrew, you'd have been like,
Well, I know his name's not going to be Andrew. There's no way it's going to be Andrew. They've set you and the news and the clip have set this up as a Latino family acting outrageous to aliens. And I've not, I've seen the clips where black people do
Yeah.
this, but I have never seen the version of the news with Latino. I've seen white Southern people, but I've never seen Latino people. They never do it with waspy whites.
Yeah.
Do they have?
Well,
any?
there's like usually like maybe like a I don't know a lower class white guy that'll be like I saw the motherfucker in the sky.
Yeah. There's plenty of those clips.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, waspy whites, maybe they just refuse to do, or they're more boring.
I mean, there's something to that, dude. You know, if you're
They don't want to portray that.
yeah.
They don't want to, so like
I mean,
society reinforcing.
George Knapp is like the biggest fucking alien believer of all time. He's white as shit.
That's true.
Bob Lazar worked on fucking alien craft.
Well, we're turning this into a race thing, and we haven't even watched it yet. So
You turned it.
no, you did, sir.
I do always. But it's just so funny how you laugh.
Because I'm getting ready to laugh.
All right, here goes.
I want to see what Angel has to say.
When the brothers looked into the yard where the object landed, that spot was obscured and blurry, as if by unknown form of camouflage. What they saw next prompted a frantic call to 911.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large.
Nice. Good, great beginning.
Let's
Great
see.
beginning.
My favorite part's coming up.
They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes. Like I can't explain it. And big mouth.
You can tell he's kind of smiling in the back while he's saying this stuff.
Well, he just saw aliens, dude.
I mean, I think he's having a laugh, right?
Yeah.
There's no way this is real, but if it was real, I mean, if they was really saying this and he's like, he has this manner, it's
Yeah.
very funny. He thinks it's hilarious that there's a giant alien with big teeth in his yard,
Yeah, in his backyard.
in his backyard.
So that overhead shot they showed of like the sandy backyard with a bunch of cars in it.
Right.
So apparently it landed in the middle of that. There's a circle on the ground there, like of just like a track, whatever. Nothing like crazy, like a fucking crater or anything. It's just like a circle.
It'd be funny if he started doing the Devin Costa bit where he's like, basically, barely the aliens landed. Like,
Yeah.
they're rarely here, but
Technically 8 feet.
just adverb after ad. Technically, they are aliens, though. You see what I did there? I kind of made it. I did it through Devin's lens, so
Yeah.
I don't have. So it doesn't have to be me doing it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Here goes.
They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
100%, they're not human. Hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Hilarious. You look at an alien. You wonder, like, let's say you find aliens that are out there. Mm-hmm. Is this the manner in which you talk to the police? Are you going to be scared? Or are you going to be jovial like this guy?
I think a great question. It depends on the situation. So for him, I think they go on to explain that he was basically paralyzed by the aliens. Like, so when he saw the aliens, he couldn't move apparently.
Whoa.
And then they have obviously a lot of tractor equipment in the backyard and whatnot, but all of the cameras to watch that equipment turned off for this fucking encounter.
So it's like the movie Nope.
Yeah.
Right? Don't their things turn
Yeah.
off? They can't film it. They can't.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. The aliens would do that because they're smart and they know,
Yeah.
to turn it off or whatnot. Also, our technology probably wouldn't match with their shit.
I mean, they have a lot more goop than we do.
Goop.
Yeah. I only goop once a day, dude. You know what I mean?
Stuff like dripping out of
Yeah.
the thing. Like
Yeah.
in Nope. I like to picture that aliens don't have goop because goop is gross to me.
What kind of alien doesn't have fucking goop, dude?
I mean, I hope they don't. I hope they come, they're very, classy.
Yeah.
They're not just spilling shit all over the place. The aliens in Nope are like eating food and burping and like
Yeah.
farting and having diarrhea all over the place. I was like, not for me,
Yeah. I feel like goop has to come with the territory because, like, the reason why is because they probably work with a lot more elements than we do.
Mm-hmm.
We are like anti-goop. Like right now, you will not find any goop on me, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not pre-gooping or anything.
True.
You know what I mean?
We humans are about keeping it 100% not goop.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why we're holding ourselves back, dude. You know what I mean?
Goopish?
Yeah. We need to have more goop and we can go further with our civilization, dude.
Like in the X-Files where the guy can like turn into goop and go through windows and stuff.
Exactly, dude. I wasn't even thinking like that far, but
Right.
you're ahead of me, dude.
Well,
All right, let's see what the rest of this is. I think if it's pointless, just tell me to stop it.
I'm liking it so far.
Okay, cool.
News Now investigators have spoken with family members multiple times in the past.
Multiple times. But at the beginning, they said they were so hard to get rid of or so hard to get a hold of.
Right.
And now they're like, they won't stop hitting us up. You know what I mean?
One more thing, okay?
Yeah. Also, did I say about the shiny eyes?
4 weeks, but each of the 3 times we accepted their invitation to do an interview, they didn't answer the door or their phone.
Oh, okay.
These are some of the claims they've made in other public forums. Multiple family members backed up the story in an initial police report we obtained. Angel says they heard the patter of multiple feet in the yard. They later heard footsteps on their roof. They saw one of the 8-foot-tall creatures climb behind the controls of a large front loader stored in the yard as if trying to engage it.
Yeah, so like I heard the patter of footsteps, and then like they fucking stole my catalytic. Fool, I swear. Can you guys reimburse me on that or what?
Yeah, I wish that they had landed in Frankie Quinones' backyard. We get a call from Creeper.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
let's see.
He got a good look at one of the creatures, he said, a greenish-grayish being with large eyes and long legs. He says he could hear its deep breaths, and when he locked eyes, he was, in essence, frozen in place, couldn't move.
You're laughing this whole time. I didn't even notice.
I'm picturing Angel saying this on the phone, and it makes me laugh because he sounds like he was joking.
And you know Latinos, dude, we're very emotional. He was definitely starting to cry a little bit. You know what I mean? And I said that, not Brendan. Yeah. If it was me, I'd probably cry. I'd be like I feel like it's winning an Oscar. If you're a Latino and you see a fucking alien, if you go to Mexico, dude, you'll think that we're being attacked by aliens tomorrow.
Why?
Because they just have this fucking crazy sci-fi-ish news. They're like, the mountain moved a little bit today. I swear to God. When I went to Mexico for the first time,
yeah,
I thought aliens had came to, and then one of my cousins was like, no, they do that shit all the time on the news here. I was like, what?
So is it an obsession with aliens, or is it just like folklore that people tell each other?
I feel like they just amped shit up like a lot, you know?
Through comedy, I've heard Latino comics talk about like parents threatening them with the chupacabra. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of that?
I think we're thinking on the same lines.
Yeah.
You know, in the same vein.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I forget what it was, but something was moving behind a mountain and was taking off. And they kept showing this shit on the news all day. I was 13 years old though. So I was very young, very impressionable, right? And it just kept showing this thing of this fucking, I don't know if it was altered. They're probably fucking with you heavy out there. You know what I mean?
What's the name of the dude that has the Jerry Springer like show that you showed me?
Jose Luis.
Jose Luis is like, today. How do you say today?
Oi.
Oi dia, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, we have on aliens. I don't know how to say aliens in Spanish either.
How do you say aliens in Spanish?
Extraterrestrials.
Oh, extraterrestrials. I just made it up.
He has like a fake alien on talking, and she's like, they ask her a question. They ask the alien the question. It's like a fat alien. He's like, Jack in the crack.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
How to say alien in Spanish?
That's what the aliens are watching. Why did they pick Angel's thing? It's kind of like the same, like, why would they pick that random ranch in Nope? Why did they pick Angel's spot?
But don't you feel like, would you feel special if they chose you?
Yeah.
Right?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, if I really did see an alien, like a real alien, I would feel emotional. I'd be like, wow, that like no one's ever seen that before. Because I don't believe anything that the rednecks say.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything the Angel says either. I think he's clearly kidding, but.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, you don't believe Angel?
No.
What?
Because he sounds like he's joking.
No. You're tripping. I think I'm telling you, dude. I can put myself in Angel's shoes and be like, dog, I won. It's like winning the lottery if you're Mexican, dude.
Are aliens a big thing in Latino culture?
Dog, it's a big thing at the fucking cookout when you go to and tell your family. Everyone's gonna listen, dude. He's probably never been listened to his whole life, and then an alien comes down and is like, Angel.
So there's a lack of attention in the Mexican culture that it like can be filled like.
And I'm not coming from the Mexican culture. I'm coming from Angel's voice. I just feel like these things could also be true. It's probably true that he was making a joke too, though. You know. We both could be right.
There was an alien outside. He's 8 foot, maybe 10 foot tall, big teeth. It sounds like a joke.
No, dude.
It's funny.
I didn't even think that it could be a joke.
I mean, it's 100% a joke.
No.
This whole thing is a joke. I like that they got the nap guy, though.
There's no way.
Let's get the UFO guy in here and let's let him do his bit. We got this funny family. But it's weird that they won't talk on camera. They did a bit. His parents are like, all right, Angel, like, it was funny, but you're embarrassing the family. You got to stop, okay?
But it's in
Spanish. More of this Luis Lemes shit. Okay?
Luis Lemes. In Spanish, it's extraterrestre.
Extraterrestre.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Extraterrestre.
Extraterrestre.
Yeah. You got it, dude.
Yeah.
Or el extraño, but doesn't that mean like I miss you? Or some
extraño.
shit? Yeah. El extranjero. I don't know. All right, let's see the rest of this.
It's actually un botella de agua.
Yeah. It's not a fucking joke, dude. There's no way. Then why would he make it up?
Because it's funny.
I guess, can we look into Angel more? I don't think we can, huh?
If I did, I would make it up too. There's an explosion and this unexplained thing. It's funny to say. I mean, that's a great idea. If this happens near me, I will also do an alien thing. Yeah.
Well, how about this? What if instead of believe all women, believe all Latinos, right?
Okay.
Now
No,
you have to
I
think-
disagree with both states. Both. Yeah, and any fest.
Oh, how about believe all alien encounters? Isn't it
That's
better?
a funny way to go about life.
Yeah.
You believe everybody who says they met an alien?
Yeah.
Even the people that are like clearly faking it?
Even women, dude.
Even women? That's a step too far for me. No. This is all satire.
Yes. I believe Angel, dude. I'm on your side, Angel. What if he's what if he loves 10 Minutes of Shab?
I mean, I think he's funny. He's
Yeah.
a talented young man. He has entertained me so far.
But if he's
I
a-
want more from Angel, not less.
If he's
More
a fan of our
jokes.
show, then I think he's lying, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, let's see this.
In the middle of the yard where the object had crashed, then vanished, a circular impression.
Angel's out there just like, making signs and he's like, this is a great idea. I'm going to get in there and freaking make a thing. That looks like nothing to me.
I know. I mean, now that it's like, now that I'm paused on it, I'm not so caught up in the hype of the original moment. Like, what's there really?
Okay.
Didn't they hear a huge crash?
Yeah, well, Diablo's advocate here.
Okay, go for it,
Diablo's
go for it.
advocate. I almost never believe anything, as you know.
Yes.
Right? I never think there's a conspiracy, even when there clearly is.
Yeah.
Like the Epstein thing blew me away.
Yeah.
So I am like a donk. I believe the narrative B.
Yeah.
every
Even when
time.
the doctor tells you what's wrong with you and stuff. You don't
Yeah.
believe it.
When the doctor tells me what's wrong with me, I take my fingers and I squeeze the whatever, the boil right out and it spreads everywhere and I look like a fucking weirdo. So yeah.
There were some people in the comments that hated your boil talk last week.
Oh, really?
They were like, why would you touch it? You're not supposed to touch it.
That's what I'm referring to. That lady seemed like she was trying to give me some help. She was like, you don't squeeze it. Then it, it gets bad. Or maybe that was Jeremy, the Barlow. It was either a lady or him.
Yeah.
But both of them definitely were engaged by
Yeah.
the boil talk.
Yeah. They've had experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you saying? Sorry. So you're not a big believer and stuff?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't ever believe in
Yes.
conspiracies or aliens or any of that.
But
So that's what I'm saying. Devil's advocate. You got what I'm saying. You have to take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, okay,
Because
gotcha.
I always believe the painted narrative.
yes, you're the devil's extra head.
Extranjero.
Yeah.
Extranjero. I don't know. My Spanish is.
I don't. I mean, this is kind of dicey to me. That just doesn't seem like anything.
Yeah, and also why the red?
Yeah.
They didn't really. That's like a weird choice.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see.
Impression was left in the soil.
Okay, where is this on your property?
It goes back to the call. Okay, where is this on your property?
Metro sources say the police dispatcher initially wondered whether to send a crisis intervention team to help the troubled
I swear to
witness,
God, this
but
is not a
then
joke.
took the
Sounds like a joke.
What?
He said, "I swear to God, this is not a joke."
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
wondered whether to send a crisis
In my
intervention
backyard,
team
you don't
to
know where
help
it
the-
is? Aliens? You're having trouble remembering where the aliens are? I don't know. A little dicey for me.
Oh my God. I can't wait until you're with the tinfoil hat and like, cause you just saw aliens. Nobody believes you. Everyone thinks it's a joke because it's Brendan Cooney that saw the aliens.
I mean, I'm intrigued by the tinfoil hat stuff. As we've talked about, I like Rogan. I was listening to Sam Tripoli's pod for a while. Tinfoil hats is a good listen.
Yeah.
So I like hearing about that stuff. But I don't believe any of it's true. I don't think people are like smart enough to have these. There probably are some secret societies and there's definitely the elite, but they seem to be very out in the open, you know?
Yeah. But you know what's great though too is like, I feel like there's a win-win here. It's like, you don't have to believe because Angel saw a fucking alien, dude. He has something on you that you don't have, dude.
Right.
Because in his world, he saw a fucking alien. And maybe like we'll never know what that's like unless we see an alien ourselves. But he's on top, dude. If he really saw a fucking alien, dude, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I mean, I want there to be aliens. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to visit Angel. No offense to him. Some random house in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
All right, here it goes.
the troubled witness, but then took the incident seriously. 2 officers arrived 38 minutes after the call, and by then had heard from other officers. They proceeded cautiously and managed some nervous laughs.
I ain't dealing with that.
A few days
Yeah, that's what we need. Las Vegas cops with
Yeah.
aliens. They'll try and shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going back to EDC.
Where are the protests, right? You're
Yeah.
going to call the cops on aliens? The aliens are going to get killed. All right, Angel the Karen Angel.
He said, I ain't dealing with that. All right, let's see what happens.
later, the family says 2 Metro sergeants returned to the scene to ask follow-up questions. The family says they also saw men in suits and sunglasses driving in a car with government plates cruising slowly past the house in the
Boom.
I mean,
Fake that, dude.
that
Make
is what you
fake.
say to build the story.
Nah,
It's
they
how
fucking saw it, dude. They fucking saw
They
it.
saw government officials in a government marked car.
They saw Tommy Lee
They said they
Jones.
saw Men in Black.
Yep.
They're literally claiming that they saw the Men in Black.
Yep.
Hilarious. Not true. Right.
That's evidence that you're willing to fucking throw out the
Why
window.
didn't the Men in Black use the memory eraser thing?
Because that's fake, dude. See, you believe things
So
that are
that's
fake.
fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't erase memory. Angel wouldn't be on the phone, dude, if you could erase memories.
I mean, I think they know that Angel's not a credible source.
Also,
they
if
exist.
humans had technology where you can erase a memory, why wouldn't the alien fucking erase Angel's memory when he's got him locked up and paralyzed in front of him, dude?
Maybe the aliens want to be known, but Men in Black for some reason don't want them to be known.
Oh, so you're saying that we're holding the aliens back?
I don't know. The aliens are, if they're really willing to visit people like Angel, just random donks on the street.
Okay, Angel's not a donk, dude.
He's a random donk.
I've noticed, dude. You only call Latinos donks.
No,
dude.
that's not true. You just keep this is your narrative, be painting it. But both you and me are also random donks.
Oh,
We don't matter.
No.
Nobody knows who we are, okay, except for maybe 1 or 2 pizza chefs in
Yeah.
Atwater Village.
That banned me from open mics, yeah.
Yeah, the Hail Marys. You're now against Hail Marys too. What did they do to you? Just a good pizza spot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That is like part of the narrative you'd paint.
I want
You would
to
say
know
that.
what the fucking MIB hit you with, dude, that won't let you believe Angel.
Common sense, I guess.
No, they fucking blinked you and they were like, and also whatever fucking you hear alien story, don't believe it, dude.
Yeah, no, I never believe alien stories.
Fishy, dude.
Fishy.
I mean, all the evidence is there.
I'm balls deep in not believing fish stories or alien stories. Fish stories too.
I like fish. Yeah, here goes.
following days. Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement with the incident. Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
Someone else has access to it.
Now, you mentioned, George, in that piece that, they were frozen because so many people have been critical of, like, why didn't they get their phone out? Why didn't they shoot the video?
Right.
Oh my God, what
There's
is
a
that noise?
common excuse. They couldn't. Why couldn't they film it? Oh, they were frozen. The aliens came and they froze them.
Okay. I heard what you said.
The froze gun.
All right. Are you done? But listen to the evidence that's about to come out right now, dude. Let's see what you have to say about this.
Do we know if there's even any video of this incident?
Yes and no. So there's a surveillance camera in the backyard. The property owner keeps that because he's got a lot of expensive equipment there. What we were told is that at the moment this thing comes down and crash, this camera went out, and it was out for a couple of minutes when
And
it
Ron
came
White
back
guy,
on.
high out of his gourd, rambling, and she probably has a ranch in Mexico or New Mexico where he like cooks brownies and stuff like that. They call it, George, we need you up here. Wear your size extra small suit. Come out here with your big ass hair and talk about aliens. He's like, hold on, sure, I can do that. They need me again.
They struck again.
Yeah, this guy. But I like him. He's very funny.
His wife is like, is it Angel again? He's like, I'm not answering that, honey.
Just make sure you get the Domino's tracker going.
But did you hear what he said?
They have a security camera on the thing, but it wasn't working because the aliens turned it off.
The aliens, dude. They don't want us to see them.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Aliens, if aliens just want to come down to Earth and do sand stuff, they may have some mental difficulties, right? They're just like those kind of people,
Well, no, that's the impression that the craft left, is what they're saying.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So it's not a...
They didn't
it's not a
fucking
certain-
land to draw the circles in the sand, dude.
That would be funny if the aliens were kind of like that.
Yeah.
They're a little bit slow.
They're a little autistic.
That's what they do.
They come all the way across the universe because some sand's out of place.
But it makes perfect sense for them to do the sand thing.
Yeah.
They're like, this is what we came here to do. We're good. They're just like, our job here is done.
Yeah.
Back to alien land.
Yeah, let's go get some goop, guys. They did
Back to Zebulon 4. We did the sand thing. Do we need anything else?
Yeah.
You talk to Angel? You froze Angel, right? Good. All right, do the sand thing real quick while he's frozen.
Erase all the cameras.
Show him your teeth.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone likes to see alien teeth. They're like concerned with what he can see. Make sure he sees your teeth. We can't leave until he sees your teeth.
Yeah. Also, be
They're playing
8
a
foot.
Rubik's Cube.
Be 8 foot and then grow to 10 feet.
Yeah. That's right. Aliens have so many Rubik's Cubes.
All right, and then there's a little cliffhanger at the end here. Ready?
And comes down and crash. This camera went out, and it was out for a couple of minutes. When it came back
She
on,
doesn't believe it. She's like, she's doing the same bit I'm doing.
Denise is like, I'm gonna quit on Tuesday.
Yeah.
the object was gone, but the circle was there. We've been told by Angel in multiple phone conversations that he shot video of the creatures. We haven't seen it, and we don't know anybody else who's seen it yet, so maybe he'll release it at some point.
I bet.
It's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, all over.
All right, George, thanks for that.
Even Bob Knapp doesn't believe this shit. Is that his name? What is his name?
Yeah, George Knapp.
George Knapp. I'm thinking of that guy, the boxer guy. Sad.
Angel, feed us that catnip, dude. Give us those fucking pictures and video, dude.
Release the audio tape, man.
Yeah.
No one's going to believe you unless you have video footage.
And if it's a joke, dude, make it a joke, a good one, dude.
I won't believe the video footage if it comes out either, really.
Really?
No.
Even if it's the goopiest shit you've ever seen?
Lots of goop.
Yeah.
This clip isn't real. Not enough goop. No, there's no way I'm going to believe in aliens. I got to see that for myself, B.
Yeah.
All right.
If you were to be an alien, right, and you had different powers and stuff, but you needed specific goop or whatever, like what would your powers be, and what, like, with the goop that comes with it?
Well, the only thing I can think of now is the X-Files thing where he can like get through things really easily. I don't know how helpful that would be, but that, I mean, like if I had that, I'd 100% be a criminal.
Yeah.
I'd just be stealing stuff because no one would ever know that you did it.
Yep.
It'd be super easy to steal. I'd try to steal from things that are insured.
Corporate
like,
entities.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I would live in the hills. I probably wouldn't use the power that much. I just use it a few times to get rich, and then I'd be like, well, I guess I can do that.
I feel like you would do it as a party trick.
Yeah, maybe. I could also do that. I could probably get rich just being like a P.T. Barnum sideshow type deal.
Yeah.
I might do that. There'd be like bits in between. I do some jokes and I'd be like, all right, well, that joke didn't work. That's nice. Like crawl through something and then appear somewhere else. Yeah. Try more bits. All right, well, that's a new one, folks. Look at this guy's fucking... that kind of bit. Yeah. Why? What would you do?
Or I feel like you would be like, you'd be at the fourth wall and you know how you can't leave the room. And then they're like,
oh, yeah.
Where did Brendan go? And then you come from behind in the restroom. And just
very
like,
practical.
Yeah.
Very practical.
Yeah.
To get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course, I could always just leave, you know.
Or I can show up at Flappers and sign you up as a different name. And then they're like, I've never heard, I think this is his first time here. Give it up for George Knapp. And then it's you coming out of the ground. And then they're like, oh no, it's Brendan. Get him out of here. Yeah. That's
a good idea. Yeah. Plenty of uses for that skill.
I feel like I heard about this other. Listen, I might as well be wearing a fucking tinfoil beanie right now, dude. All right. But there's this other dude named, I forget his name. Okay. But he's from Venus. Hear me out. Apparently there's things that live inside of Venus. Things meaning aliens. Right. And apparently when we started with the fucking Japan and whatnot, we nuked them, you know?
Uh-huh.
This dude came to talk to Dwight D. Eisenhower to be like, hey, bro, chill out, dog.
From Venus.
Yes, from Venus.
Okay.
A Venetian, if you will. Venetian.
No, Venetian would mean that he's from Italy.
Yeah, he's Italian.
But
he's just an Italian guy.
You're talking about literally the planet Venus, right?
So a Venetian.
Okay. That sounds better.
Yeah. They're known as Venetians, but it's easier to say Venetian.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So anyways, he comes over and he's like, listen, dude, chill, relax. All right. Yes, I'm an alien. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. Right. Yeah. I'm an alien, bro. And I need you to stop with the nuclear stuff. We need to chill out. You guys are going to fuck your planet up. Right.
Okay.
And then Dwight E. Eisenhower's like, get the fuck out of here with your goop. You know what I mean? You're not an alien. Right. Mm-hmm. And then this fool just walks through the wall and he comes back and he's like, am I an alien now, dude? So apparently he could go through walls and shit. And like, he was like this huge, I don't know, fucking party tricker kind of guy at the White House during the Dwight D. Eisenhower time. You know what I mean?
So are they saying, the person who tells the story is saying that the reason for Dwight D. Eisenhower's speech against the military industrial complex is because he met an alien? Is that the gist?
I think the industrial complex thing was that he was scared of getting into more wars, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the alien.
Okay, so it's totally different from him meeting an alien.
Yeah.
There's no connection there.
So keep talking. I'm going to try to find this really quick.
Everybody, like, it's a very popular trope that at the end of Dwight D. Eisenhower's presidency, he gave this big speech about how we need to watch out for the military industrial complex, which was interesting to people because he's a former general, one of the biggest generals in World War II, and that's how he became president. But then he's speaking out when what he sees is like us spending more and more money on weapons and justifying wars solely based on that. 55. So there's video of it. I didn't even know there was video of him giving the speech.
Yeah. So his name is Valiant Thor. That's a sick ass name, dude.
The Venetian.
Yes, the Venetian, dude.
Okay.
I want to try to find a smaller. Okay. See, look at all these videos are fucking hour long. God damn it. And then
it looks like Anthony Kiedis in the first one. So he looks like Anthony Kiedis?
No, this is him right here.
Oh, okay.
He looks like that. So let me look for a picture. There's like a picture online.
Valiant Thor
images. And also too, if I'm redacted and this is like fake, then fucking please say something.
This looks like it's just an episode of like the Twilight Zone that you watched and thought it was like a real documentary.
Yeah, no, that's the picture of him apparently.
Okay.
Right.
So Angel met this guy.
Yeah. Angel met Valiant Thor. But apparently he's from Venus. How do you spell it? It's with the A. Okay. So let me
Venusian. Like Venus.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now.
Okay. So Valiant Thor explained it's a fucking hour. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these alien guys, they can never do like a real short thing on what's going on.
I know, right?
It's always very long. Danielle Perez put me onto some podcast called like High Strange or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it and there's too much exposition for me. They don't really get to the point.
Oh my God. This is going to be annoying.
The History Channel has something on Valiant Thor?
UFO cover up inside the U.S. government, season 5. I mean, if they're not figuring things out by season 5, do we really want to watch it? You know what I mean?
Good point.
Well, let's see what's happening.
Washington, D.C., July 19th, 1952.
Oh, this might be it.
Okay. Yeah,
In the
right
skies
timeline.
over the heart of the United States government.
Yeah.
Multiple unidentified flying objects are picked up on radar by air traffic control
really, dude?
at Washington National Airport.
Explain that, Brendan. Already.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking evidence, dude.
I don't know.
It's not Angel. It's fucking machines beeping and telling you that something's around, dude. That's all I'm saying.
But that doesn't mean they're aliens.
Shut the fuck up. All right, here goes.
And
My fire alarm beeps. Does that mean there are aliens in my house?
No, it means you need to change the battery, you cheap fuck.
I know, I did.
Force Base.
There were jets scrambled to intercept them. When the jets would get there, they would disappear. When the jets would land, they would reappear again. Basically, it was all over the news.
Okay, I don't like this guy already. I don't like how he looks.
Trust him.
Author of The Choice? What choice, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
All the choices you made on this outfit are just fucking wrong. Let's see.
All over the entire world.
So it happened twice on 2 consecutive weekends, meaning that more and more people...
Oh, this guy. That's like the famous meme, the crazy looking guy that talks about aliens. I remember him.
I didn't know his name was Giorgio Tsoukalos, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I just always knew the meme where he's like, this, and it says aliens. Yeah.
Bro.
This looks like a trusted source to me.
Giorgio Tsoukalos sounds more like an alien than Valiant Thor.
Legendary, yeah, you're right. Legendary Times magazine.
Yeah.
It's all just pot.
Yeah.
Stoner bullshit.
saw the same thing. They were flying over the heart of Washington, so that is essentially the equivalent of landing on the White House lawn.
Thank you.
According to ancient astronaut theorists, there was a reason
Ancient astronaut theorists?
Yeah, how ancient can you be?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Astronauts are like we went to the moon and when?
Yeah.
So when did we go to the moon?
63, 62, 61.
Something like that, right? Yeah, so like ancient, I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever.
Let me see.
It probably means something different. Like there's always been like piloting of some kind or like, now I sound redacted.
1969.
Oh, damn, we're off.
Yeah, we haven't been back since 1972. That's a crock shit. I'll tell you that right now. We probably got people up there walking right now.
I really don't know the history of the moon landing at all.
Wow, and you're still going to question Angel, dude.
Well, I mean, I don't even think I think he clearly is kidding.
No, it's not clear. Why would you put yourself in, like, dude, why would you do that?
Because it's fun.
Really?
It's funny. Why do the people say they saw leprechauns in the leprechaun video?
Yeah.
Anybody see a leprechaun say, yeah. That guy's hilarious. Could be a leprechaun or could be a crackhead. Got hold of the wrong stuff. That lady's awesome.
All right, let's go.
Don't be scared. It's my leprechaun flute. All those people are amazing.
Beings chose the nation's capital to make contact.
We had a series of UFO sightings that were buzzing the White House, the U.S. Capitol. I think in an attempt
I like
to
the
make
stock footage.
Yeah.
The White House, the cat that just shows it, and then it's in black and white. Yeah, it seems real.
What? Oh, I think you just
Siri?
Yeah.
Oh.
symbolic direct contact saying, hey, we'd like to talk to you guys.
They want to talk to us, dude.
Good. Talk to me. Talk to me, Daddy.
They're like, where's Angel Felipe at, dude?
Yeah, they wanted to meet Angel.
He's not.
Have you seen the Gringo Poppy? Take us to Brendan Schaub.
But it just seems to me like somehow we didn't get the message.
In the days following the mysterious sightings over the nation's capital, the U.S. government refused to acknowledge any extraterrestrial connection.
We have, as of date, come to only one firm conclusion, and that is that it does not contain any pattern of purpose or of consistency that we can relate to any conceivable threat to the United States.
Damn, dude, I'm so glad I wasn't born in the 30s and I got to fucking sit through these guys mumbling a fucking stand. You know yeah. Yeah, you thought New York comics were bad, dude. Imagine that all day long.
They would be great at New York comedy. They get these guys. Whap, 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 whap.
All right, let's see.
In 1952, the Air Force created Project Blue Book to investigate the growing number of sightings and contact events.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But was this simply an attempt on the part of the U.S. government to suppress the truth?
Suppress the truth, dude. Much like you're trying to do to another Latino man.
I think the History Channel is doing this.
What?
They're suppressing actual history by just showing UFO shit, talking about UFO stuff.
This is real. Look at that picture, dude.
That's why kids are failing in school. They don't know who Abraham Lincoln is, but they're like, in 1952, there was like this aircraft. They couldn't figure out what it was. Do you know what the Civil War is? No. That's what's going on now.
The Civil War is gay.
The Civil War is gay. Yes, I know what the Civil War is. The Civil War is at Comedy Civil War between Shane Gillis and East Side comedians in Los Angeles.
Tangible, objective sightings. And of objects, by the way, that were doing things that were just incredibly extraordinary.
Utterly, incredibly extraordinary. Is this guy Latino, dude?
He was barely seen, basically barely extraordinary.
We've got a physical phenomenon. It's real. The question is why, and that's something we don't have the answer to.
Yep.
If the United States government and others around the world knew that extraterrestrials were real, why was this information being covered up? Could it be that authorities feared the threat that these unconventional spacecraft represented to national security?
Could it be?
What do you think?
No. I mean, there's always possibility that the government would cover anything up.
Yep.
But I just don't think it's likely that they're aliens.
You're right. I mean, like the government, it's like a slippery slope. When you cover one thing up, you're like, I mean, we should cover this up, you know what I mean? So I feel like
Yeah, or sorry.
If the Gringo Poppy made it through, you know what I mean? Then are they covering anything up?
Yeah, they're not even doing their job if stuff like the Gringo Poppy can exist.
Winnie Cummings' jokes came out. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, what did they do to stop that?
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I just don't have faith in the government to be as successful at covering things up, right?
Yeah.
If they were this good at covering stuff up, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I feel like more people would know about it, exactly what's going on. Because this is just all speculation. It sounds like, to me, what you see in the tabloid news. So, yeah, that's why I don't believe it.
And then also, too, you know, I'm a scientist. So, like, there was that one thing that was done that one time where the mouses in California, let's say, had a fucking maze to solve. And then the mouses in Japan, let's say, had another maze to solve. And then when the mouses in California solved it, the ones in Japan solved it, dude. So it's like a collective consciousness, right? What if humans have that too? And if one person knows the secret, then we're like, hey, wait a minute. Well, there's something here. You know what I mean? It could be going both ways there, dude. Could be like, maybe there's nothing and we're just like have huge imaginations bigger than mouses, right? Or there's something happening and we're all like, come on, there's something. And nobody, and then really smart people are like, no, you know, K-pop, you know what I mean? Look at this, dude. The Machine, Bert Kreischer, dude. You know, Gringo Pop, like, and so we're all caught up in all this stuff. But in the back of our minds, we know that there was a fucking somebody solved the puzzle, dude. But we can't figure it out.
It's an interesting idea, the collective consciousness thing.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I couldn't disprove that. It's probably not the case, but could be,
dude. I mean, the number one area where we don't see the eye to eye here is that Angel's lying. I don't think Angel's lying. I mean, unless he's like starving for like mediocre attention, like the attention you get from being a UFO, like I don't think there's any incentive in that. Do you?
I mean, you could be a famous UFO person. I'm sure that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Knapp is that, right?
True, but
Angel's the next Knapp.
But Knapp has ambition. I feel like he has an ambition to be the UFO guy.
Okay.
So he's like, you know, you got to see it before you become it kind of thing. Angel just was chilling, dude. They got tractors, dude. He's got way too many cars in the backyard. He's doing something else with his life.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
He doesn't have like nice cars. He has work car. He's like he's a part of a family that's a bunch of workhorses.
Yeah.
And the fucking aliens come and they shut down his whole fucking camera system. He's got videos. He's not trying to show the videos. Bro, if Angel was looking for attention, I would be out there, look at the videos I saw, you know? Give me millions and then I'll show you the video, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, could be.
Right? So you're wrong, basically. Do you want to finish this one or no?
Sure.
Let's see.
There's a long litany of reports that the U.S. government has authored on UFOs, and many of them show dramatic UFO evidence for real. And yet, their conclusion was it's either hoaxes or mistaken sightings of natural phenomena and so forth. That's the history of U.S. government studies on UFOs.
In modern times, there's the idea that there's a secret and small elite body of people
alien,
who
dude.
are covering up the truth from the rest of society. That aliens from space have visited planet Earth, but nobody else is allowed to know about it.
In 1969, the Air Force abruptly terminated Project Blue Book. Could it be that the government denials regarding extraterrestrial contact?
I don't even know what Project Blue Book is.
I think it's like investigating the aerial phenomenon.
Okay.
Let's see. It looks like you're about to go to sleep.
Yeah, I got a tinge of tiredness there. My eyes are all like that.
We're failing to convince the public.
Falls asleep during alien invasion. That coffee did nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm fucking on cloud 9 from
I
that
got
coffee.
Americano.
Yes, sir.
Throw water on my face for the next episode.
I'm fucking lit from coffee, dude. All right, sorry. Let's go.
Or is it possible that officials knew far more than they admitted
It's just a dick pic. They open tossing it. It's a dick pic.
about these events that were being reported again and again?
Oh my God, dude.
Damn.
There he goes.
Okay. Well, you decide. Sound off in the comments.
Yes.
Is Angel telling the truth or is he not?
Yeah.
And while you're doing that review, 150 reviews or Gerardo's gone. No. He gets fired this time. He's not leaving the show. Unless there's 150 views, he gets fired. All right, checking in with Scott.
Sure, but also too, subscribe to Brendan's channel, dude.
Please subscribe.
Yes. And Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're gonna go live for 10 minutes a shop.
Yes, repeat that. Absolutely.
All right,
here we go.
Oh, what? I just opened my history. That could be dicey. Let's see here. Twitter.com. Where is Mr. Scott at? Oh, he was right there, huh? I don't know why my computer's super slow right now. All right, here goes.
Feels cathartic to watch this on the same day that some maniac smashed my windshield and several other cars as well with a Lime scooter on Sunset Boulevard.
Who is this?
I don't know. Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen did this? Oh, that is Seth Rogen.
So
I recognize the voice. I guess he's smashing a scooter. I don't know why.
So Scott got his car smashed into?
I didn't even know that. I mean, I know a while ago it happened. I thought that it happened again.
Oh, look at this.
Man, Scott has bad luck with his car.
Dude, look at that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hollywood, there is some truth that when people are like, Hollywood's a mess right now.
Yeah. A lot of truth.
Yeah. Damn, and the scooter's still there.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
Shit.
How far down the fucking rabbit hole do you have to be to like throw scooters at cars, dude?
You got to be fucked up.
Yeah.
Although people do, like when I was, I had a show at Lotus Lounge, which just that sentence itself is bad.
Yeah, I'll cut that part out.
Yeah. I walked outside and someone had slashed my front and back tire. Yeah. These kids with skateboards, they skated by and they're like, yo, man, this homeless lady just like slashed your tires. Like we saw her do it. We tried to stop her. I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was years ago though.
This city's going downhill fucking fast, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't move here. Move to Alston.
Yeah. This city's going to hell in a handbasket, dude.
Yeah. But we'll be here.
Yeah.
Going to hell with it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.